Good morning, Tehmina Khan is here in TKMaths is fun. In today's video, we will see a question on functions, and it is a very interesting question. Usually what happens when students practice a question of one particular type, they keep thinking on the same, in the same line, right? When there is a little twist in the question, they mostly do not take care of it. So let's see how this question is different. So the equation of function is given to you here, which is f of x is equals to x cube plus 2x square minus 4x plus 7. And important thing is the domain is given to you. So this function we will consider for the values of x which are greater than or equals to minus 2. Now what do we have to do here? Through all necessary working, which we will show, and we will find out whether function is an increasing function, decreasing function, or neither. Now you need to know here what is the meaning of increasing function and decreasing function. So when the gradient is positive, the function is increasing. And you know dy over dx, which is a rate of change. So gradient is rate of change. If it is greater than 0, then function is increasing. So whatever the values of x you get from this inequality, it means for those values of x, the function is increasing. It means the rate of change is positive. For decreasing function dy over dx, the gradient is negative, right? So this is how we will figure it out. So let's differentiate this function. And this is also another symbol for differentiation, you know that. So if I differentiate, it will become 3x square plus 4x minus 4. Now, you know at increasing or decreasing function, because this is a cubic function, and the coefficient of x cube is 1, which is positive. So here you have to recall the graph. For the cubic function, the graph is like this if the coefficient of x cube is positive, okay? And if you look at this graph, the shape of the graph could be like this, right? Or it could be like this. So if it is like this, we will figure it out after further simplifying it. What comes in your mind here? If the shape of the graph is like this, right, it means there are 2 points where you will get stationary values, because rate of change at this point is 0. So we don't know right now. So let's differentiation we have done. Now we will put it equals to 0, because if this is the situation, then I will get 2 values of x, for example, right, where my rate of change will be 0. So let me put it equals to 0 and simplify this. So either you use factorization method if you can, or quadratic formula to find out the value of x. So let me solve here by factorization, okay? So I'm sure all of you are aware of this method because this is something you learn in grade 9, right? So that's why I'm not going into very basic things. There are certain prerequisites we are taken as that the students would know this. So basically, if I see here, I get 2 values of x, minus 2 and 2 upon 3. Now what does this mean? Let me sketch here roughly. I got 2 values of x where rate of change is 0, right? I have seen this thing here. So this means roughly that at minus 2 and at 2 upon 3, the curve will have 0 gradient. It means you will have a turning point here, right? Now, if I look at the original equation, this 7 shows y-intercept. It means the curve will pass through this point also. Suppose this is 7. It's a rough sketch, okay? Only the important point I'm highlighting here. So now it means at this point somewhere where I don't know, and similarly at this point there is what? The curve is taking a turn like this, okay? Rough sketch. I'm only making it pass through here. So the rate of change is 0 here. Now if you look at this graph, what comes in your mind? from here to here, the rate of change is positive. From coordinate geometry, you know, when the gradient is this shape, sorry, negative, not positive, this means the rate of change is negative here. Just a minute. Okay, so I can say between minus 2 to 2 upon 3, the gradient is negative, right? And from 2 upon 3 onward, the rate of change is positive, because when the line has slope like this, the rate of change is positive, right? From coordinate geometry, you have a very clear concept. And similarly here also, this part, the rate of change is positive. So I can say that for x less than equals to minus 2, the rate of change dy over dx is positive. Positive, right? Which means it is increasing function here, or in other words, I can say it is increasing function here, okay? Whereas if I see x between minus 2 and 2 upon 3, so I can write it like this, minus 2 and 2 upon 3, I should not use equal to symbol here, okay, I'll erase it. The dy over dx is negative, right? And it is a decreasing function. And then again, after x greater than 2 upon 3, rate of change is again positive, which means it is an increasing function. Okay, so now, according to the question, it was saying for x greater than or equals to minus 2. So if I look at the graph after x equals to, sorry, let me take some of the color. If I see the value of x here in this part of the curve, which are greater than minus 2, part of the curve has decreasing function, part of the curve has increasing function. So when question was saying for this domain, whether function is increasing or decreasing or neither. So after showing all this working, you will write here finally neither, because it's not one, it's both there. So it's neither decreasing nor increasing. You understand my point? We have to pick up, or we have to answer the question which is given here. It is not just increasing, it is not just decreasing. So I will write here neither. So if you will look at the marking scheme, you will give one accuracy mark here. And you know, accuracy mark follows the proper method. So I have shown here the proper method, how you are claiming that it is neither. So I hope you understood this question. You can give me comments, your comments if you have any question in the comment box. Thank you very much. Please share it with your friends if you like it, and press like and subscribe. Thank you.